Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Man the Authority back with you once again with another banger video. Before we get started, guys, as always, please make sure that if you guys do enjoy this video, you hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on, and make sure if you make it all the way from now to the end of the video, you leave that comment, hashtag full watch down below in the comment sections so I can give you guys a shout out on my Twitter for helping support the channel. So, without further ado, guys, let's get right into it. For today's video, I'm going to be reacting to the new trailer for Destiny 2 Lightfall titled Weapons and Gear Trailer. Obviously, I'm not surprised. They announced this kind of earlier in the week. I'm super excited to see what this whole trailer is about. They did something similar with Beyond Light. I don't remember if they did a similar trailer like this for the Witch Queen. I could be wrong, could be right. But I'm super excited to see what they're going to be featuring. Last time, if I remember, they did a trailer like this was obviously, like I said, for Beyond Light. They mostly just featured, new exotics and things like that, both gear and weapons. So I will be expecting that. I'm hoping maybe they might show some of the newer, maybe the seasonal weapons or the other new weapons that are going to be featured in the game. Maybe even a new weapon type altogether. But we'll just have to see. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Also, guys, probably the way I'll do this video is, do a full reaction to it right like this, and then go back and then analyze more further if you guys do enjoy that type of thing. So, again, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, like the... Okay. Nice. Oh, real quick, guys, I just want to make sure... Okay, good. 720. Sorry. Want to make sure the quality's good for you guys. Okay, final warning. Interesting charge tracking. Okay, that's pretty dope. Dirtiness, rhythm. It's going so quick. I can't. Okay, avoid LMG. What the hell? Okay, some strand action. Looks like some new hunter exotic gear. Flinch resist. Wait, what? Flinch resistance. Rare Ambient Leap, Barricade spawns lack. So a new strand-based exotic, that's dope. Oh, Quicksilver Storm's getting a callus, dope. Gets kill for angle, what is that? What is that? Okay, that's dope. Swarmers, destroying tank. I'll go back and like I said, what the fuck is this? Okay, that's cool. Freeze it, Winter Bite. Oh, it's a stasis glaive. Oh, that's dope. Okay, that's actually a really cool new tank design for the Cabal too. Okay, I'm sold. Those weapons look dope. That looks cool as hell. And then obviously Quicksilver Storm, so you don't automatically get the callus. Okay, let's go back real quick. Go back to the beginning of this. Like I said, now let's break this down a little bit because that was a lot. Okay, so obviously it looks like gear-wise, just from throughout the trail, looks like they're just wearing the seasonal armor. Obviously, I would suspect that this seasonal armor might be the way they look with the seasonal ornament that they do every year. If this is actually the way it looks originally, I'd be surprised, but that's really cool. So yeah, obviously we got the Winter Bite, the Hunter, Quicksilver Storm, the Hunter's Rocket, and I believe that's the Strand sidearm. I like I said, everything was going so fast, I could not make out. Okay, so yeah, so that's the sidearm for Strand. Kind of looks like a it kind of the way that this looks, it kind of almost looks like a I was gonna say Sunshot, but I'm thinking of something of maybe the oh, what was it? The sidearm that we got for the Season of the Splicer. I can't remember what the name was, but if anybody's watching this knows what that weapon's called, comment down below, because it's giving me big time of this vibes, like the design even. With like the core thing, because I remember how like a rotating core thing. It was a stasis sidearm. I remember that. I cannot remember the life of me what the name was, but it was for that. So final warning, a strand sidearm it looks like, and it looks like it has some perk charged tracking rounds. So let's see. Okay, yeah, and that's dope where it just strands out, like, it just fires out that way. Let's go back and look at that again. That was really dope. Yeah, how it was just firing. And if you looked close enough, like I said, it said charge, but if you look, it's kind of like the back of the, like, it has that same spinning cylinder style thing. It's literally like a strand version of that, because I remember the Stasis one also had an ability where if you charged it up, it did like a unique perk too. So kind of same design. I mean, not that I hate. I like the concept of it. Now this one looked dope. This literally looks like oh my god, what is the current LMG that we're using in? Let me look this up real quick, guys. I do apologize. I swear I know what I'm talking about. This LMG looks like an exotic version of the LMG that everybody's using right now. Yeah, it kind of looks, it literally is like an exotic version of Retrofit Escapade. I mean, doesn't it? I mean, if you were to turn Retrofit Escapade into a exotic LMG, this is exactly how I think you would go with it. Kind of almost giving me like a combination of that with like a Talonflame style vibe. That's really cool the way that looks. So it's called I'm gonna butcher this. Deterministic Chaos. I think that's how you pronounce it. Deterministic, yeah, that's for chaos, and it has rhythmic debuffs. So let's see. Okay, so every fourth shot, and that's just cool the way the weapon looks, just pause it. So rhythmic debuffs, every fourth shot weakens enemies. Okay. And then the 16th makes them volatile. Oh my god, that's gonna make void builds even more crazy, because it's gonna be interesting to see how, like, with the I mean, you wouldn't even need Retrofit Escapade, because a lot of people right now know that with Retrofit Escapade, it's like the best LMG for void builds, because if you work with volatile rounds and around those mechanics and everything, it goes crazy. Oh my god, that's actually nice. Okay, so this one I'm the most curious about. This one looks dope. This one right here. Let me look back at that again, because I love the way that looks. It kind of looks like a little bit like, oh my god, it almost kind of, it's not giving me, not Knucklehead Radar. What is the helmet that I'm thinking of? I'll keep my Destiny app open so I can, for like reference points. But I swear that is giving me big time, not Nighthawk. Do I already have it on my character by chance? Oh, I don't remember what the helm I'm thinking of, but it's given, it looks dope. It looks dope. It's Sitrachnes Facade. Grapple gives woven mail. So the grapple. So obviously the grapple is what all the characters have, that, the grapple. And then flinch resistance from woven mail. So I guess after you grapple, it adds that debuff, and that gives you flinch resistance. And based on how much that looked, I mean, that's going to be, let's just say, hunters are going to be even more broken in PvE. I've never been a big PvE fan, and I've always like questioned why people say hunters are the best ones. They get some of the cool, I will admit, hunters get some of the really more unique ones that have like really good with PvE perks. I'm sorry, a flinch resistant helmet, that's gonna make us even more ridiculous. Now this one's interesting for Titan. The Ambient Leap. Barricade spawns additional lashes. So I guess that's one of the things associated obviously with the Strand subclass. So when it spawns extra lashes, it's not talking about the thing that goes like that, where the Cabal guys are up in the air like the marionette type of thing. I guess I suppose that's just what happens with the lashes. So like that creates a similar effect with like how with the hunter when we shatter dive, or that shatter dive style mechanic, it does, like if you saw some of the beginning trailers, it does that sort of similar thing. So I guess with the Titan Barricade, it, when you spawn it, it'll naturally do a lash out in front, but that spawns additional lashes. So I guess maybe the 100, I would assume maybe the 100 barricade will only have up probably 1, maybe up to 2, but that gives you a guaranteed 3, and that's insane. That's actually nuts. That looks really cool. But yeah, so Quicksilver Storm. So the Catalyst, obviously, if you pre-order the game now, you get it. So, and I also really hope that they don't make this the seasonal weapon. I'm hoping, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they give the final warning as our seasonal weapon, because I feel like that would make more sense. I mean, the Quicksilver Storm is cool, but I would more rather, because, I mean, they're putting a catalyst with Quicksilver Storm. I'm hoping that's just like a mission or something where you can get for folks that actually did pre-order it and get the weapon, which I actually am glad that they're making a catalyst for it, because if all honesty, I haven't really used my Quicksilver Storm since pre-ordering, but if they're giving me a catalyst for it, hey, why not? And it looks cool. So, catalyst adds the perk to grenades create tangles on kills. Tangles on kills, what is that? Okay, so get the kill, switch to grenade, which I'll just say this, the grenade on this thing is high damage, and then creates that little bundle thing. It's kind of like how with the stasis, with Titan stasis, it's like when you certain fragments, you get the ability to create frost bolts to throw it, so it's like something specific. It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see if they keep that specific, like that tangle thing, specifically to this weapon catalyst, or if that's gonna be something generic with the strand builds and everything like that. That's gonna be interesting, to see what they do. And one other thing I noticed when he was firing this, currently right now, Quicksilver Storm is a kinetic based weapon, but from that firing, that's firing strand projectiles, that's firing strand bullets. So do they change? I'm wondering if they'll change it when Lightfall comes out, that this is going to be another strand exotic, or does the catalyst make it a strand exotic? I think that'd be pretty cool and pretty interesting to see what they do. But so that might be something definitely to experiment with. Or at the same time, it could be something else with maybe the strand build to where certain fragments or aspects could change maybe kinetic weapons. Who knows? But that's pretty cool. So yeah, throw that. And it looks like it does a decent AoE damage. It'll be interesting to see how much like damage that what is it called? That bundle tangle. How much that tangle does. If anything, that tangle kind of looks like similar to what the Warlocks do for their super, where they launch all those tangles at you and everything. I mean, I could be wrong, but we'll see. And then obviously we got the Warlock exotic Swarmers. Destroying tangles spawn threadlings. So, okay, so it does look like threads are going to be integrated into the system, but it's going to be interesting to see if all threads are going to be throwable or just the ones from the weapon. Actually, that wouldn't really make sense. So the Quick Storm Catalyst makes it to where you can create threads on grenade kills, and threads can either be shot or thrown at enemies. And I guess maybe depending on how it works, or wait, so the exotic creates it. These swarmers created where you can shoot the threads to create the threadlings. Again, Strand's going to have so many interesting components. It's going to be very interesting to see what all the different ones. Again, these are all theories. If you guys want, let me know in the comment section below what are your theories about how everything's going to operate, because this looks dope. And then, yeah, threadlings, so they seek out enemies. That's dope. And then the first, and this is the first, guys, first ever stasis glaive. They did Solar Void and Arc and all those, but this is the first one where it's stasis, and that looks dope. Or am I wrong? Have they done, let's see, they did the first ever glaive with Witch Queen, which was the legendary one, and that was Void. Then they did all 3 exotics, which those were each element. We got another solar one for this season. We had a solar one for the dungeon, or no, for the raid. That's my bad. And I know we got one for Season of the Haunted. I know there was a glaive there. I don't remember if there was a glaive for Season of the Plunder. I don't remember. Let me take a quick look there because I have all, like I said, I have all my weapons and everything vaulted. If but I'm almost thinking that that's not the case because I think I would remember a glaive for that particular. Uh, does not appear to be. No, just Oh, here we go. Item type. That actually helps a lot. Here we go. No. We've only had three of nope. The only unless I have not collected it, but we didn't get a glaive for Season of the Plunder. Interesting. But yeah, so this new exotic Stasis one, Winter Bite, freezes enemies with Frost Orb, which that is a pretty big Frost Orb too. So it's kind of like how that's pretty cool actually. And then yeah, so even the Cabal got a new tank design, which actually looks pretty dope. So yeah, that's gonna be really interesting to see all that go down. That's actually really nice. And actually, speaking of, and before signing off, I'm actually curious because if you look, obviously you see the Quicksilver Storm on the left, but I've just noticed that Hunter rocking a new hand cannon. It looks like. So that might be interesting to see if that's going to be a seasonal weapon or if maybe another potential exotic later on down the road. Who knows? But yeah, that has been weapons and gear trailer for Lightfall, guys. Honestly, after all those weapons and gear that I saw, I'm so glad I'm a hunter main. That helmet's going to be ridiculous in PvE. That's definitely something I'm going to be wearing every time I step an Iron Banner now. I think out of all the weapons I'm the most excited for, I think the two, honestly, every single one of those weapons looked amazing to me. I mean, the final warning, that tracking, that's going to be pretty interesting to see. And I'm really hoping that's the seasonal weapon. I would expect it considering it's the first one, plus it's a strand based exotic. I could see them doing it, obviously getting us ready because they did something similar for Beyond Light when they gave us actually no, they didn't give us the seasonal weapon was the shotgun. They didn't give us a guaranteed stasis weapon. They made a stasis based exotic, but that was from a quest. So I could see Final Warning either being from a quest or it could be the seasonal. Either way, I'm fine. The machine gun, that thing's gonna be nuts with void bills. Void bills are gonna be nutty with that thing from now on. Winter Bite kind of looks cool. I could see some stasis builds going with it, and then Catalyst for the Quicksilver Storm looked great. I'm excited to see if they actually make it to another strand. That's gonna be dope. And then actually no, yeah, that's all the weapons plus the gear. So that's been the today's video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking by. Again, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please make sure that you guys leave that comment hashtag full watch down below. I'll make sure to shout you guys out on my Twitter. Make sure to leave your Twitter header in the comment just in case if it doesn't match what your YouTube is. And comment down below what was your favorite armor and or weapon that was featured in it. Make sure to comment your theories and other things that you guys might have when it comes to strand build, strand with all the different things that they might be doing with it. Let me know what you guys think, how excited you are coming for Lightfall. If you guys are not Destiny players, let me know if after seeing this trailer, if you guys might be thinking of getting the game. But until next time, guys, this is Man the Authority signing off for now. I'll see y'all next time when I'm back on your screens and in your faces.